What's up, everybody? Welcome to this month's Kaizen call. Neil looks a little different, a little less hair this
Yeah,
month.
a lot balder. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Hey, everyone, I'm Dan.
we're going to be running this now. So super excited to bring you guys all the updates in terms of all things MaidThis. And it feels super appropriate to kick things off talking about anniversaries. Look how many people we have here, like how many locations. This is awesome. February was a big month last year. You can see we've got San Antonio, we've got Richmond, West Palm, we've got Scottsdale. All of these guys have had pretty awesome journeys. It's been really fun. Super excited just to honor them, and pretty wild that they've been doing this now. I think everyone's at that like 12-month period.
Yeah, it's awesome. And we have some that are just starting their journey as well. We have Courtney and Matt Glass out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. So they are super excited to get going. They just finished training this week, a couple of days ago, have their last check-in call with me, and then they are off to the races. So I'm super stoked. They have a bunch of cleaners in place and a bunch of connections around town. So be on the lookout for some big wins from them.
Yeah, super excited. These guys are going to crush it. All right.
Yeah, jumping into the regional meetings too, guys. So we already had one regional meeting this year in Philadelphia that was a big success. Just a couple of franchisees. The big one's on its way. It's coming May 16th and 17th in Kansas City. Steven, our resident jack of all trades, is hosting this. So I'm super excited. We already have a ton of interest. A ton of people are ready to go here. I'm sure it's in the double digits already for Kansas City. It's free. It's free to show up. All you got to do is make sure you can get there and show up. There'll be food and guest speakers, things like that. So it's really going to be an awesome time to network, meet your other franchisees if you haven't met them yet. And yeah, I'm super excited for this one.
Yeah, for sure. And kind of like teeing that up too is going to be the big conference you guys will have, MaidThis Live 2025. That'll come up in the fall. So again, same thing with regional. There's such a value to like getting together as a community, like-minded franchise owners doing the same business. Super stoked on this. We'll be releasing more information as we have it, but we want to get it on your radar. This is a big deal. We put a lot of like time and energy into this, and excited to kick that out here. Yeah, towards the end of the year.
Yeah, I always come out of the MaidThis Lives with just like a ton of energy, a ton of new things I want to try, and it's hard to kind of focus and contain that. So yeah, I'm excited to hear about that.
In fact, Megan has been to the last MaidThis Live and the regional too, or the MaidThis Live X back in Dallas. Guys, Megan has stepped in, really leaning in the community area, making an impact. And yeah, just super excited in terms of what she's done here. I think it's the LGBT plus. I think it's like she's I can't even remember what the title was, but she's on was it the board now? Or
yeah, she's a board member of their local like networking group and business making. Yeah, so super huge for Megan. It's going to be incredible for her location.
Yeah, she's done a ton with just investing in the community and like great customer service. So this is gonna bring good business, continue to bring good business. Speaking of good business, yeah.
Yeah, hey, this was an anniversary celebration too for this month, 1 year in business. Dustin jumped onto our latest roundtable here in the middle of February and gave kind of a masterclass in going all in. So yeah, we recorded this roundtable for anyone interested in watching or couldn't make it. Dustin shared a ton of insights and how he went really hard on marketing in his first year, and it paid off big time, 5 digits, multiple 5 digits time. So yeah, I'd love to hear Dustin's story, and he was very open in answering questions with everyone. It was really awesome.
Yeah, for sure. And so for anyone who doesn't know too, he acquired or actually purchased another location. And the percentage, I don't even know if we have that, Dan, but like what he did in terms of revenue increase by investing in marketing and really just digging into his sales, like just wild. So very cool.
I think it's like 7x in a year. Yeah, really cool.
Super. What's working for Z's, man? Tell me about it.
Yeah, there's some really cool stuff out there. So some big wins. On the left side here, you'll see this is a story that was shared. It was Milwaukee's story. So Bree and Sean over in Milwaukee do a lot of like Instagram posts and stories and marketing and networking in their community with real estate agents. And they went to a big real estate like convention group, RealCon, whatever it was, 2025. and they got a ton of contacts and leads. Those people are now resharing their stories. And Bree just landed the other day from somebody reposting a story, $575 pre-listing clean. So before the home goes on the market, and just somebody who follows them, right? And it's very low sales, right? No one's like saying anything. This story here just says, hey, we're a real producer's preferred vendor. Somebody reshared it. They got a big clean out of it. So it's one of many to come, utilizing social media. So very cool.
And I think we're going to host her, is that right, for April for the roundtable, Dan, to talk more about this?
Yeah, Bree, if you're listening, definitely want to get her on for April if possible. So really stoked to hear how she's kind of leveraging that channel to, obviously, big heights here. And then on the right side, it's me. I like writing. I started doing this back in December pretty consistently. Every time we get a new customer, I write them a thank you note. And I can't tell you, I've gotten thank you notes from other businesses before, handwritten with I put like Starbucks gift cards in there, $5-10, whatever. The impact of that is awesome. And sometimes it's not measurable, but it's putting good out and getting good back, right? So it gives me something to do. I feel so good when I write them. So take it or leave it, but it's something special if you get one from another business. So I've been pushing that out lately.
That's like the spirit of the whole customer support above and beyond, taking care of people. Awesome, man. Very cool. Hey, we were talking about Steven earlier. Steven's continuing to host the internal podcast. Steven's also the guy behind the newsletter magic. So this is a guy that is in the background doing a ton of work, working with franchisees on community marketing and then interviewing franchisees. The internal podcast is just for franchise owners. So it's a little bit more behind the scenes, a little just super authentic, sharing numbers, sharing stories. This month, he talked with Julius in Fishers all about his BNI experience. So make sure you check that out if you haven't yet, franchisees. And let's talk cracking the code. Guys, this is something we continue to talk about. We continue to invest in on our end. And let's test marketing channels. Let's look for new vendors. Let's make sure we're vetting and working with franchisees to find new opportunities. So continuing to work out potential meta ads vendors. We've got a B2B cold email vendor we're looking at. Car app, we'll talk a little bit more about that. Performance Max, that's a Google pay-per-click. So guys, this is super important to us. We want to invest and help you decide where to invest in terms of marketing to get that correct ROI on the investment. So stay tuned. We'll continue to share the results and things that work, things that don't work. That's super important too.
Yeah. Love it. Who else is doing that, by the way? Like what other system? I love this. Being on the receiving end of some of the honeypots myself, incredible. Yeah. So yeah, thank you.
It's everyone pulling for the same direction, right? We want franchisees to be successful. That means revenue. That means filling that, the top funnel of the lead bucket. So super important. Let's talk a little car wrap. My previous life of owning a Tutor Doctor franchise, guys, I had 2 cars wrapped, more than paid for themselves. It's the best thing I ever did. So we have Chattanooga, who's just launching out of training, and these guys are going to be our car wrap experiment. Really excited about this. I'm going to work on convincing some others to do it as well. So looking at you, Dan.
Sure. Yeah, no, we'll see.
Tech support roundup. Go for it.
Let's talk tech support for sure. Guys, tech support is working incredibly hard behind the scenes for everyone. Here's a quick recap of February statistics: 689 tasks completed, not like a Aperto task, not cleaning tasks. These guys are working on things for you every day, multiple times a day. In 28 days, 689, do the math. It's a lot of stuff per day. That includes 100+ support tickets that have been submitted directly from franchisees. So incredible amounts of work being done there. They also, at my request, I was like, we need to put this SMS funnel for Airbnb owners in everyone's campaign. Within like an hour, tech had this done as a priority task. So everyone has access. If you have a government list of your Airbnb owners, short-term rental owners, you can now pop this into the automation, let it run, and get tons of business. So we have a few people doing it already that are getting 2-3 lead responses per day, which is amazing.
Huge. Yeah.
And then we also recently launched Breezy, which is our full HR software, everything housed in one place for recruiting. the final configurations of that have been done. So it's, I just put out a training program on this in Notion. If you want to pass it along to your VAs, whatever the case is, this has made my life so much easier. I'm sure yours as well, to just have everything in one place. So yeah, just a quick roundup of some of the things that they've done.
Yeah, and we'll keep reporting on this. We want you guys to know what's going on behind the scenes. So there are fees and services and tools you guys pay for. We want to make sure we're telling you what that goes towards. This is just one of it. Tech support has their hand in everything. So it bleeds over to the marketing as well. These guys, when we talk about marketing strategies and crack the code stuff, they're involved in that. So this is, again, something we want to do a better job of being transparent and communicating about. So what are they currently working on? A support ticketing system. This is really important to us. Phase 1, we're hoping to roll out next week, so the beginning of March. This is something that allows franchisees to actually submit formal ticket requests. You'll be able to see the status of it, and then we'll be able to track and work on those. The Google Business Profile bulk verification, that is something to help us more quickly and efficiently get those new locations and their GBP off the ground. And then Go High Level 3.0. Guys, this is also rolling out the beginning of March. For franchisees, we're going to have more information on this. What does that mean? Essentially, the big change is really breaking down our retention funnels. So there'll be a little bit in terms of what you can do to clean up data to help this, but this is going to be really significant and better data tracking and performance tracking. Super excited about that. This is all getting done for you in your high level. So this is not something you have to do. This is something that we manage in the back end with really significant benefit to you.
Yeah, and what's coming up in tech? I'll jump right to the bottom because I'm super stoked on the Go High Level stuff.
Yeah.
Go High Level 4.0. Right after the 3.0 rollout, we're working on a 4.0. So the tech team is doing some really cool things with AI support agents. We'll see how that works out. I'm super excited for that, as well as continually making your dashboard legible, more legible. We want to know, where's our data coming from? Where's our customer? Who's ideal? What lead sources are producing the best ROI for us? All that is continually being worked on and updated. So that's the one I'm most stoked for. But we also have Facebook ads with influencers. Jenny, I don't even know about this. This is exciting for me. Spring Clean promo is going to be rolling out. Yep. And then I just talked about the ultimate marketing dashboard. So kind of everything you need to know about your business, where to put your foot on the gas, where to, maybe slow down a little bit. This data is going to be incredible for everyone. And I'm personally excited for my location as well.
For sure. And I'll talk a little more to that ultimate marketing dashboard. Guys, the idea is to also be able to compare locations. That lets us at the franchisor level really establish some benchmarks. That's huge in terms of making data-driven decisions at the franchisor level. So that's a priority for us, and super excited to see that too. Yeah. All right, guys, kind of closing things out. We're finally super excited to say the new website, the redesign, is fully rolled out, fully launched. It's across all locations. We'll continue to tell people, check your site. If there's any issues you see, report it. We'll get it fixed super quick. Tech support, again, super involved in that, working with our SEO and website team. Really excited about this. There's an update to how we're capturing leads on the front end. And this is really cool stuff.
It works. Yeah, I'm getting leads from this. So very cool.
Guys, as always, what do you want to hear? If there's something that we could do to better support you, something we could communicate, super open to that. We want that feedback. That exchange is really important to us. We love working with you. We love bringing you the updates every month, and we'll continue to do it.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you all so much. Let us know what we can do for you. And Jenny, crushed it on your first solo. And of course, the new and improved Neil as well.
Great. All right, guys. See you next month.
See ya.